Hey guys, Minecarts back, and today we are doing a snapshot review of 20W24A. Now, if you don't know what this is, basically this series is just as any other series on the internet where I'm just going to be reviewing most of the stuff that's going to be in the snapshot. So, without further ado, let us get started. If you don't know what 20W45A means, it means it is the year 2020, week 45, version A. So, first off, we have Amethyst Blocks, in which you already know these. These are found in the Geodes down below, but they make a nice sound when they're placed, broken, walked on, and if shot or hit by a projectile. Sounds pretty cool. Next up is Amethyst Clusters. These are the bad boys that grow on these, and they're pretty sweet looking. They act the same as the blocks. When walked on, they make noise. When placed or broken, they also make noise. And when hit, they make noise. And upon breaking them, you get amethyst shards. You get 4 if broken with an iron pickaxe or higher tier, which we'll show you in the next one. So, there's something called Amethyst Buds, and they have 4 growing stages. You got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and the final tier, which is the clusters. And the buddings, while they can be placed anywhere, they only grow on the amethyst budding blocks. Now, I have another pickaxe, one regular and one with fortune. So, if you break it without fortune, you'll get 4, and you break it with fortune, you get still 4. Huh. Oh, no, I got 8 that time. Wow. 4. So is it just a random chance? 16! Jeez, okay. So a lot, that's fortune for you. So, for Amethyst Geodes, I will show you on where you can, there's new things in them. There's now 3 layers to it. The outer layer, middle layer, and then the inner layer. And I completely forgot to do the command, so I got it right there. So, here's an Amethyst Geode. So you got the inner layer, which is the block of amethysts. Middle layer, which is called the calcite. And then the outer layer, which is called the tuff. Man, how tough is it to break this? Let's find out. So I'm pretty sure the blocks are breakable, that's breakable, tufts are breakable. Not as tough as I thought it was going to be. But these are the Amethyst Geodes that you can find in the overworld. Or merely should I say underground. Next up, bundles. Probably one of the best items that has ever come to Minecraft. Bundles. You can put any items in it. Like literally any items. As long as it's 64. It can hold up to 64. So look at that. I'll put 8 leaves, 8 mushrooms, 8 white tulips. And if you right click, you'll retrieve them. Like you could put anything in there. Like, oh, I could put in my, oh, well you can't, okay, so you can't put in non-stackable items. That's something worth noting. So anything that's non-stackable, like iron, armor, you know, just anything that's just a 1-stacker. But yeah, those are bundles. Candles are a new feature, and there are color variants of them. So you could have an orange candle, red candle, lime candle, you know, your choice. And you can place them up to 4 per block, and it does require a flint and steel to light them. So placing them does not immediate grant light. They're also waterloggable, but it means you can't light them. And they look pretty cool. Next up, lava cauldrons. So in the normal vanilla Minecraft, we could waterlog cauldrons, and it would send out a power signal of 3. But if you put lava in it, it only outputs a redstone signal of 1. But it is now lava, and I'd assume if you do this in another, yeah, So, just pray that you don't accidentally randomly put lava in your cauldron. Next up after that is not lava cauldrons, we just did that. Next up is copper. New resource in the overworld. You get ore, smelt the ingots, 9 ingots, makes blocks. And with blocks, you can have them cut, probably by the stone cutter. And make the staircase and then the slabs. And you can also wax them. What waxing does is it prevents them from being oxidized, which is shown over there. So it's pretty useful if you want either a bronze house or a greenhouse. Next up after that is the lightning rod, made with 3 copper. This lightning rod is to stop houses from being struck by lightning whenever bad things happen. So if we do weather thunder, and then I summon lightning bolt. Oh, that didn't work. But what was supposed to happen is natural lightning, whenever strucken, is only going to strike here. Probably from not normal lightning summons though. Normal lightning probably, slash summon lightning, doesn't behave like that. But I do not have the time to wait for lightning to strike there. Next up is Oxidizing Coppers. It takes 50 to 4 Minecraft days just to oxidize 1 step. 2 steps, 3 steps. So it could take up to like 250 Minecraft days just to get green copper. And that's a long time. And also, you can wax them in any stage. So if you want to wax them like in this stage, then bam, you can wax them in that stage and it will never ever grow to the final stage, which I think looks a bit better. But maybe if you're going for like if you're making like a Minecraft map with like copper that's oxidized, yeah, that would totally work. You just make sure they're waxed because they don't look different at all. Like there's no difference. So useful for Minecraft map makers who wants to use copper to indicate something's been there for a long time. Next up, Spyglass, made with 2 copper and amethyst shard. It's just like the Optifine Zoom, but it looks cooler. And if you do it in F5 mode, look at that. It shows you literally looking through the spyglass using your right hand or left hand, depending on what game you play. Next up, Tinted Glass. I apparently didn't put a chest down. Tinted Glass. It's just like regular glass, but light cannot pass through it. So if I go into this house and, do this, wow, look at that. No light comes through it. So it's a special type of glass where light does not travel through it. Maybe for dark rooms or something. Who knows what map makers can do with this. And yes, it does look different from black stained glass because it has shining effects on it. Alright, now on to the interesting ones. Exp Orbs will now merge to reduce lag if they are in large quantities. So, I have this redstone lever here, and I'm actually going to do this first. So supposedly, when they are in large quantities, like this, what they're supposed to do is merge. Okay, so what they're supposed to do is if they're coming together, they're supposed to start merging according... Oh, yep, some of them are disappearing, meaning that they're quote-unquote merging. Now, it says it's supposed to do this just to reduce lag, but I'm still seeing a lot of XP orbs. But I guess this is for maybe huge grinders that just generates orbs like crazy or something. But yeah, there's that. Now you get to listen to the beautiful sounds of me collecting EXP. Just kidding. Fireworks in the recipe book. If I go to a venture and I do give myself all recipes, what is supposed to happen? So fireworks in the recipe book, you can now select them. If I go to the crafting table, so in the crafting table, if you search up firework, you can now auto craft or auto show recipe of the most simplest firework with just 1 gunpowder and 1 paper. After that, dirt paths from Podzol. You can now, with the shovel, you can make dirt paths in Minecraft, which is what the villagers have over here. So if you right-click the ground, you make dirt paths. But now, with Podzol, mycelium, and even coarse dirt, you can also do that. So, maybe you want Podzol to be gone? Well, there's that. Maybe you don't want mycelium to grow in a certain area? You can also do that, instead of destroying the block completely. Maybe you just don't like whatever the hell coarse dirt is, and you're too lazy to, goddammit, and you're too lazy to, you know, mine it with a shovel. Instead, you could just right-click it. If you're making it into a path, that is. It's pretty useful, especially if you live in, like, the forest where coarse dirt is everywhere, or Podzol. Pretty useful. Minecarts! They now work in the water, so the rails are water loggable, and you can ride them in the water. So if I go into an adventure, and I start moving my minecart, look at that, I'm under the water. Did they change the behavior of minecarts? No. Oh yeah, one thing that's worth mentioning is that, oh, I'm not going up. Uh-oh. I'm gonna drown. Break the, oh my god, what did it? Okay, just note that minecarts they don't move fast in the water, so you might want powered rails, or better yet, a furnace minecart. But let's now go to technical changes. Tech changes! First one here, entities are saved separately from terrain chunks. I have no idea what that means. New loot table functions, set _banner _pattern. I have no idea what that is either. Although I do use loot tables, so maybe it might be something I might want. Next up, pack format in version.json now splits into data and resource version. Have no idea what that is. Minecraft servers can now enforce resource packs, meaning that if you decline the resource pack, the server will actually kick you. So you are forced to download the resource pack or you can't play. This is good for roleplay servers and for maps that require resource packs. And there was a bunch of other bug fixes, but I don't do bug fixes here, I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, that was Minecraft Snapshot Information Video 20W45A. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to grow a Minecraft community/channel. If you like videos such as these, make sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload another video next Wednesday, if that's what Minecraft's gonna do now, which is probably gonna be poggers. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!